92.5 XTU.
Philadelphia's country station 92.5 XTU. It's Crockett from the Doc and Indy Morning Show. To my right, Brett Young.
What's going on, man?
Southern California's own. So, Philadelphia, first time or?
No, actually, I've been through Philly quite a few times.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back.
Thank
Hope
you.
the weather's not too cold.
You know what? It's nicer than it is in Nashville right now. So.
All right. We're supposed to get a little warm up too. So I don't know how long you staying for.
For another about 45 minutes.
Okay, good. All right. So this will be a quick interview. So interesting story about you. I heard that as a sophomore in high school, music was just not necessarily your life, but was kind of a thing for you. What kind of turned you on to it more?
Yeah, in high school, I went to a Christian school, so everybody, it was kind of the thing. All the dudes were learning how to play guitar and worship music, and it was just a hobby. I mean, I got called to lead worship one Friday, which we did every Friday, and then, you know, that senior that led most of the time graduated, and starting my junior year, I led every Friday, and it just always was something that you did at Christian school, but I never really had a passion for writing my own music or pursuing it as a career until after college.
And now we're here in Philadelphia. Sleep Without You, the new single. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And a great story you were actually just telling us about that song. Tell us how that song kind of came about for you.
Yeah, so I was in Southern California visiting friends and family and listening to pop radio. And
sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? I was like excited to refamiliarize myself with pop radio, and hasn't changed much. But there were 3 songs in a row, literally, that were just a dude talking about sleeping with a girl, and I was like, I don't know, it's not a new thing, but for whatever reason that day it was like that's enough, you know, like when is it enough? And so I wanted to write like a sweet twist about that, and so my parents have been married 37 years, and
how about that?
I know, right? Yeah. I know, setting a really good example, and you know, my dad says still when my mom will leave, like for a weekend women's retreat or something, he has trouble sleeping. And I'm like, I know what that's like. And when you're in a long relationship, even if it's like just a good night call or text that you're used to, it's hard to, you know, go to bed without getting that. And so I had the idea for Sleep Without You and brought it to Justin Ebach and Kelly Archer, and we wrote it together, and it's the first single.
That's huge. So you got to understand that this guy's been doing music for a little while now. Brett, you've been doing it going on and on, but I feel like you might even feel it too. You're finally starting to get like a buzz. Like, do you feel like it's getting bigger and bigger? I see you keep tweeting pictures from airports. You're all over the place. You're flying all over the country. You're driving all over the country. Is it finally starting to, not that it was never real before, but right now, is it really like, man, this is starting to get some legs to it?
Yeah, I wrote my first record 10 years ago. Ooh. And you can always feel like a little bit of progress here and there, like one record's selling better than the last one and stuff. But until you really get to send your song out to radio and see it hit a lot of people all at once, which is, you know, happening now for the first time in my music career. I can really feel the traction. I think it's fortunate though that we're so busy on the road right now, because part of you doesn't have time to feel it, you know, and start freaking out about what's actually happening. But yeah, it's really cool to see the music getting out to a lot more people. So
again, Sleep Without You is the single. I mentioned a lot of buzz on social media. I'm going to send you some tweets that maybe you haven't had the chance to read yet, that I found that were tweeted to you, and I just want you to give me your first thought on all of these tweets. I heard somebody say, uh-oh, back there. We're going to run the gamut here. There's going to be some different emotions we're going to run through here, but I just want you to give me your first straight shot thought when I tell it to you.
Okay.
All right. If you like country music, you need to check out Brett Young now. Thoughts?
That's very sweet.
Oh, that's it. That's all I had to say. That is very sweet.
That's super sweet.
Just heard at Brett Young Music on the radio. Finally, hashtag it's about time. What do you think?
That's exactly how I feel. It's about time.
Well, you said you've been doing this for 10 years, right?
It's really, yeah. If only they were with me for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I could give them a big hug when they tweeted that.
Sending forage this year, Brett Young seed is 15% off and 100% guaranteed if ordered by March 31st.
Yeah, it took a long time to overtake that Brett Young. That website would come up first for a lot of years. I haven't done the research. I don't even know what that is.
Well, you got them now. You're probably getting a lot more Twitter love than they are.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's funny that you found that, though.
What are you doing with your seed?
Yeah,
I don't
imagine my surprise.
I don't want to talk about my seed on radio, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Heck of a side business you got going there, pal. At Brett Young's music definitely is helping me get through this tough time in my life.
Oh, Well, that's awesome. I feel like my songs are sad. I hope it must be the happy songs and not the sad songs. Either that or they needed a good cry, but for whatever reason, I'm glad that it's helping.
There was a lot of good cries in here earlier. All the girls were like, Special K was like, someone give him a hug earlier. Brett Young kisses on Miss USA in Sleep Without You video. Are you Mr. USA right now, or what are we looking at here?
No, Olivia Jordan's awesome, and she was a good sport and had a good time filming the video with her, but that was all it was.
He's blushing a little bit up here.
Well, I didn't say she wasn't a babe. She's
there
a babe.
You go. There you go. Brett Young Has My Soul. How long have you been into witchcraft? When did you start doing that? Is that part of the country music tour, or how was that?
I didn't know that I had that. Y'all tweet me if you want that back. I didn't. If I took that, I apologize. I didn't mean to. Was it like in the freezer section at Starbucks, or I got in my bag by mistake or something?
Check your pockets. I think it's what we're saying is check your
pockets.
pockets.
Just shoot me your address. I'll mail that back to you when I find it.
Okay, I'm convinced at Brett Young Music is a mix of Paul Walker and Matthew McConaughey, or is that just me that thinks that?
Hey, I know you. I think we had geography together. I'm just going to say I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not bad company to have. And finally, good gosh, at Brett Young Music's album cover keeps coming up on the screen in my car and has me all over the road. Ooh.
Please drive safe.
yeah, the public service announcement from Brett Young. Well, the song is Sleep Without You, and you are going to get to hear that song if you get free tickets to our, and I don't know how many people even know that they are a part of our 32nd anniversary show, but Brett Young, a part of our 32nd anniversary show.
Yeah, man. Super excited.
So you get to come out and hear that song. And for people, now I know you've been saying that you've been doing this for a long time, but for people that know a lot about the artists that are kind of on their come up in country music, I mean, Raz can attest to this in the back, Special K, people who've been here a while, Luke Bryan, Zach Brown, anybody that you can think of started as one of the acts that was a part of our anniversary show. And now, I got to tell you what, we've had a lot of talent come through here, man, but it might be your time to shine. And if you're getting tickets to our 32nd anniversary show, you're going to get a chance to hear Sleep Without You, and it's a great song, man.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
So the 32nd anniversary show is coming up. Brett Young is going to be there. Ladies, catch your breath. Stop swooning. I promise you he will be there. Thank you so much for your time, man. Welcome to Philadelphia. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
You got it. Thank you, man.